Hey, do you know that on an average 62 to 70% of people decide if they want to connect you or not based on your logo? That is the reason some of the very popular companies like Apple and Google make logos like this. So in this video, I'll be explaining you step by step using 3 websites how you can create a professional looking logo using these techniques. Let's jump in.
So I just opened Canva in my browser. If you just go to the canva.com, you'll find a similar interface. You can just create your own account. I'll make sure to keep a link in the description below. Now once you go to Canva, the first thing that you have to do is to go to templates and go to logos. By the way, Canva is a very useful website if you are into social media marketing or any kind of content preparation, because it can basically help you doing a lot of stuff, designing a lot of stuff, right? So anyways, so now that we have come to this logo template dashboard, what we have to understand is that there are a lot of preset logos already made by Canva readily available, so that you can just add it or kind of edit it and use it. So you can also find a lot of themes. What I mean by theme is that if you click on company, then eventually what you'll see is a lot of logos are there which are pre-made. You can directly use it by changing some content. Okay, now here some of them are free, like these are free, some of them are paid. I recommend you to use the free ones because there is no sense in going and purchasing a paid one if you are in a starting phase. You can anyway customize this. Okay, now let us choose this one and let us customize this. Okay, so here you have to go to customize this template and give this browser some time. I'm sorry, my internet seems to be slow today. All right, so now that this logo is there, now we want to change it for your channel, right? Now what you can do is, in the left hand side, if you see, there are a lot of columns are there, right? So this first column is nothing but elements. So what elements is that you can basically add a lot of shapes. Like if I'll just click on this, I can basically add this in my logo. Okay, so suppose we're creating a logo for your channel or for your social media account, we can add a logo something like this. We can add a rectangle, we can add a circle. There are a lot of shapes like this, a lot of things. Like we will have lines, we have triangles, etc, etc, etc. We can use any of these particular shapes. Okay, so what we can do basically now with this particular shape is we can customize this particular shape. So what I mean by customize is you can basically change the color whatever you want. You can adjust the transparency if you want. So suppose you want this to be less transparent, so something like this, you can do it. You can also reposition it, you can rotate it, and you can do a lot of stuff. Okay, so if you want, you can just add it, you can increase it, you can send it to backward, you can align it, and etc, etc, etc. There are a lot of things that you can do on this, right? Now the other thing that you can do is you can also add photos. Okay, so what I mean by photos is you can download photos and insert photo into your library. So suppose you have your photo, suppose this is your photo, right? And you want to include your photo in your logo, you can also do the same. Now before that, what you have to do is you have to upload your photo. So something like this, you have to click on upload media, and then you will have a lot of files, something similar to this, and you can just click on any of this one and you can basically upload the photo, and then you can translate to this particular logo. So we have just uploaded this photo from our PC, and then if you just click on this will directly come to your logo page, right? Simple. Okay, now we have talked about this. By the way, there is a very important trick that you should not miss, is that there are a lot of photos already available inside Canva. So you can readily use a lot of photos which are absolutely free of cost. Okay, so if you want to use any photo, you can do that also, right? Now let us talk about another important aspect, and that is text. Okay, now you can add any text into your logo simply by clicking it. These are the pre-defined logos. Okay, So you can add this, or you can also create your own text. So now let us take an example that we have taken this. Let us delete it. Now suppose I want to change the text font, I can do it. I want to change the size, I can do it. If I want to change the color, I can do it. I can bring it forward or send it back, something like this. You just have to right click on it, and then you can click send backward, or you can just bring forward. Okay, so you can add any text like this from here, and you can find a lot of text designs here. You don't have to do design the text right from scratch. Here also, if you see, there's a lot of paid templates as well, but normally I don't recommend it. It's not required in a beginning stage, right? Then we have a lot of set designs are there which you can use, but I suggest you not to use it, because it is always better when you're creating a logo to make the logo of yours. Okay, now let us discuss, if this is a logo, then you want to customize this logo. Suppose you don't like this color, you don't like the position. Okay, so how you can do it? What you can do basically, guys, is that simply you have to click it. There is a simple rotation item, you can rotate it, and you can also customize it. Like if you want, we want to change the color, suppose we can change the color something like this. Okay, and we can edit the image also, we can crop it, we can do all the stuff that we wanted to do, right? What also you can do is you can make this photo transparent if you want, or if you want, you can actually make this big, small, whatever you want. Okay, so this is the beauty of Canva. Actually, you can design anything as per your need. Okay, so it is not limited that you have to use some set content. You can basically design anything and everything that you like, right? So this is basically the beauty of Canva, and it is the important part is it is all free, right? It is absolutely free for you. Okay, so now for example, we'll make this transparent, something like this. Okay, so guys, now I hope you understand how you can create a logo using Canva. Now let us go to some other websites by which also you can replicate the same activity. By the way, before going to the next website, I'll tell you how you can download and use it. Simply you have to go to download, and here you will have PNG suggested by default. My recommendation is please don't change it, because PNG has the best picture quality. So simply you just have to download it. It will start downloading, and within a minute you should have it ready, right? Yeah, something like this, and then you can take it and use it. Okay, now we are in the second website that you can use to make our logo, and that is logomaster.ai. Now I'll make sure to leave a link of this website as well. Now the way of making logo in this website is a little bit different from what we were doing in Canva. The first thing that you have to do is you have to write the name of the channel that for which you want to basically create a logo. So for example, I have just written my name and I have just click on create logo. Now what it will do is it will recommend a lot of designs. Okay, now let us select something. Okay, so let us select this one. Okay, so you can select based on the niche that you are in. Okay, now let us select this particular design, this one and this one. So basically what you can do is you can select some designs as you like. Okay, it is going to recommend you a lot of designs which can be helpful for you. Now here, once you are here, what you can do is you can select the color combination. By the way, we're going to discuss more about the color combination later on. Now here you can just select any kind of color that you like, and then if you have any kind of slogan you can add, or else for now let us keep it. Now once this is done, then if your channel or if your logo describes some kind of shape or some kind of theme, then you can add it. So for example, if I click on animal, a lot of animals pictures will come up and you can basically use it. So for now let us select this one just for example purpose, and let us see results. Okay, so you'll have something similar to this, right? Now let us edit it. Now the logos that you will be seeing here, guys, these also have a lot of variety. Now if you can see, there's a lot of variety, right? And you can actually choose which one you want to customize. So that is something I really love about Logo Master, right? That you will have a lot of combinations to work with. Okay, so now that we have this, now we have a template and we have a window where we can actually work on a lot of things like text. You can basically customize text as per your needs, something like this. You just have to click on the text, it will come. You can do all the editing as we are doing in Canva, right? Similarly, we have a lot of icons. If you want to use any icon, you simply have to click it, it will come here, and from here you can basically edit it. Okay, so for now let us delete all this. Okay, here what also you can do, you can also add a background. Okay, so for example, let us click on this, and then I can just make the background something like this. Okay, so similarly you can also use the lines. There are a lot of shapes. If you want, you can use the same, okay, and stuff like that. Okay, so we can just keep it something like this. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of customization that you do. So if you just click on anything, you will have a lot of settings, something like this. You can align it, you can edit it, and stuff like that. Okay, so basically you can do everything that you want to do with all these things. Suppose if you want to change the color, here is the setting. You can change the color, you can increase the stroke, you can increase the size of the text, colors, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so by and large, whatever customization that you want to do with all your clips or all your logos, you can do in this window. But the one thing that I really don't like about this particular website is adding photos. Okay, so this is one of the downsides that I see of this website. Apart from that, you can actually use this to create your logo as well. The next website that we're going to discuss is DesignPro.com. This is a very useful website, guys. It is by and large similar to Canva, but it is different in a lot of sense, right? Now let us go to this make a free logo section. I, by the way, love this free word. Do let me know what do you like. So here what you can do is there's a lot of set templates available, and you can actually choose your niche. So for example, you can just choose technology and communication. Okay, and then you have this logo, and suppose that you like it, so you want to customize it. This is basically the beauty of this designs, guys. You can actually choose a logo and customize it rather than, you know, start making it from the scratch, right? So here, this is the company name, and suppose we want to create this as Mukesh. Okay, I'm just writing my name, and then you just have to select it, and maybe I will use something like this. Okay, by the way, do let me know if you like these designs or the combination that I use, text and, you know, colors and everything. That helps me to understand the, you know, the taste of you as well. Okay, so here also you'll have a lot of set text designs that if you can use if you want something like this. Okay, then what you can do is actually you can go to this icon section. This is very helpful, guys. Once you go to this icon section, you will have a lot of preset designs. Okay, and you can click on anything. For example, let us click on YouTube. You will have a lot of clips related to YouTube, something like this, right? It is related to YouTube. Okay, so for example, we want to use this, but we don't like this color. Okay, so we want to use it like this, red, and yes, it's ready. We can use it anywhere that we want, right? The next thing that we're going to talk about is the shapes. So similar to Canva that we're working with, the same thing is there as well. You can use all the shapes absolutely free of cost. You can customize it, you can change the colors, text, and everything, stuff like that. Everything you can do, each and everything with this particular tool, guys. You can, you know, dismantle everything. You can color, make it maybe violet. Okay, now we just want to make sure that it is in center. Let us make the opacity to 50% so that it is half transparent. Okay, and then let us place it here. Let us place it something like this. Okay, and yeah, So we can do stuff like that. The next thing that I just wanted to show you is the background. Okay, so suppose you don't like this white background, you can basically change the same with all the colors that we have here, right? So, and also if you want, you can have the transparent background as well, but I normally recommend choose some color which really excites you, right? Now what is very critical, guys, is to choose the colors that is relating to your niche. So for that, you have to understand what are the colors that represents your brand. This is one of the most important thing, guys. Now the next question would be, how will you understand which colors basically represent your brand? So guys, the next video will be talking exactly the same thing, and what also we'll be talking about is how basically you can use your photo, something like this, and make sure that the background of the photo is transparent. Okay, so give me some time, I'll just explain you. What I wanted to show you is, suppose we have a photo something like this. Okay, this is the photo that we're having, my photo. Now suppose you want to make this photo transparent so that you can use this photo in this format, right? Now to do it, what you have to do is you have to convert this photo to a transparent background photo. Okay, let us go to Canva. Maybe I can show you my design that will give more clarity to you. Okay, so if you see, this is one of the thumbnail of my last video that I have worked on and uploaded. By the way, did you watch this video? If no, then please ensure to watch that video, because I have mentioned about the different methods by which you can make a lot of money using different strategies apart from Google Ads, right? Now here, if you see, guys, the background is transparent, right? The background is absolutely transparent. Now how you can make it, that is very critical, right? So I'm going to explain you the same in the next episode. So do let me know if you like this video. Make sure to like and comment your views on this. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye, keep safe.